Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99 and I wanted to set a mood again with some candles. I'm in the mood for candles. So today we're doing a thoughts and feelings, or thoughts versus feelings for the Divine Masculine. So what's he thinking right now about his feminine and the connection? So that's his thoughts and there's his feelings. Okay, so we're going to get on with the thoughts first of all. So let's hope you can see the cards. If not, I'll put more lights on. It's just nice to keep a mood. So we've got perception, grief, impartiality, guilt, perseverance, prayer, abundance, isolation, despondence, insecurity, and growth. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Smooth those over. So we're going to clarify these with the tarot. So we got perception as the first card. So immediately I'm thinking maybe he's not seeing things quite clearly. Or it could just be his perception on everything. In this connection and his feminine, his perception is a bit skewed with possibly not seeing things in the same way. I think that's possible. His perception is different. Let's chest check. Let's clarify. We've got the Fool. So I feel he's wanting that new beginning. He's wanting to take that leap of faith. He's thinking about taking that leap of faith anyway, in this connection. Moving forward, he wants to leave the past behind, you know, and move forward. So that's a positive thought. And then we've got grief. We've got Ace of Coins. So maybe this is going back to a previous situation where he did make an offer of love to someone. He was in a commitment with somebody and it didn't work out the way he wanted it to, and he made that offer and all it's brought him is grief, basically. Let's get another message on that. 10 of Coins. Yeah, that's what he wanted. You know, he wanted that happy ever after, and maybe he had it for a while with somebody, but all it did was bring him grief. So now he's obviously quite wary, I feel, about those sort of relationships and family situations. Although it was something he wanted, I feel he's quite wary. He's grieving a past relationship. Obviously, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. We've got impartiality, 3 of Cups. So, again, it's like he's trying to see both sides of the equation here, and he wants to feel happy about this connection, but he's sort of, you know, he's sort of in stagnant energy. Let's get another message. Got King of Wands. So your masculine could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or is just in this energy of passion. They're passionate, action orientated. They're very, you know, they've done well for themselves in the world. Okay. And he may not want to make a move at this time because he's just not, he's trying to balance out his thoughts and feelings. And then we've got guilt. 8 of Cups. So one of you could have walked away from this connection. It could have been the feminine, since there's a feminine in this card. And he feels guilty about the fact that you felt you had to walk away, if that makes sense. He's feeling guilty because he didn't come forward or show you, you know, his true thoughts or feelings about a situation. And he's feeling guilty now. Or it could be that he walked away and he's feeling guilty. Obviously, it's different for everybody. And he's feeling guilty now about walking away from that, for your connection. And then we've got perseverance. We've got the Devil here. So he could have some energies, you know, around him where he's like in addictive behaviours, addictive to substances of some sort, and he's persevering with this. He's trying to work through these issues. Okay, he's trying to let go of these chains that are keeping him bound to these addictions, these addictive behaviours. And then we've got prayer, we've got the hermit. So I think he's spending that time alone. You know, he's going within, he's connecting to spirit, he's praying. Okay, maybe he's found his faith. Maybe it was somebody that lost faith for a while, and maybe they've refound their faith once more, and they're trusting in that, and they're using prayer to help them at this time. And then we've got abundance, we've got Queen of Wands. So that could be the feminine energy. Again, you could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we've got counterparts here. So there are counterparts here, the King and Queen of Wands. So you're matched in energies, whatever your astrological sign is. You could have elements of fire in you, and you're just in that energy, you know, that independent woman, you know, happy in her own energy, independent, somebody that a lot of men would find attractive. And he sees you as an abundant person. And then we've got isolation, Four of Swords. So again, this is about healing. So he's taking that time out from his normal routine maybe, and normal activities, to isolate himself, to get the healing he needs, to heal himself, you know, to get over these traumas that he's suffered, these griefs, this guilt, you know, whatever he's going through right now. And then we've got despondence. So he may feel, you know, a lack of faith at times. We've got the Three of Swords. So, you know, there's been heartache here, heartbreak, you know. So again, you know, we can see he's trying to heal from this situation. And this may not necessarily be to do with his connection with the feminine. This could be to do with past relationships. He's trying to heal, he's trying to work through these issues and be ready to open up his heart to give and receive love again. We've got insecurity here, because you can see the heart. He's literally got his arms crossed across his heart, and the devil energy's there. He's insecure about opening his heart to love again, to give and receive love. He's feeling insecure about that. And we've got the Death card. So this is about an ending, isn't it? So I do feel he needs to go through that process, that cycle of healing his broken heart, healing from previous situations, and, you know, being able to open his heart to give and receive love once more, and to have that new beginning moving forward. And we've got growth here. So he is making positive changes within himself. We've got the Three of Coins. So, yeah, this is about new growth, isn't it? Starting a new project. Okay, so he does want that, you know, he wants that growth moving forward in his life. And he wants to move away from, you know, the past and go into smoother waters. You know, he wants to leave the past behind him. And he's finding that strength to move forward. He's finding that inner strength to move forward. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. So these are thoughts. So he does have an awareness now that this is a twin flame connection, that you're two souls split into two. One soul split into two, rather. He might be remembering those sensual sexual times that you spent together. He can't get you off his mind, basically. And he's having moments of awareness. He's having awakenings right now. And he's got a lot of regret over this situation and the way that he may have, you know, treated you or spoke to you in the past. He's remembered the happy, loving times you may have had, and he's realising what a deep connection you share. And he wants to be able to talk things through to you when he's ready. He wants to be together with you again. He wants to be brave. He wants to come forward and be brave. You know, he wants someone like that courage to come forward. And in the past, he couldn't see that there was anything there. he denied any feelings or any connection. And he may have been going through anxiety, depression, and low mood and sadness. At this time, we saw that with the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. So he needs that time to deal with these issues. And he wants to be that sensual lover, that sexual loving person. And he wants to express himself with you in that way. And he's working on doing a spiritual exercise every day. Maybe he's doing a meditation, or maybe he's taking up yoga, some sort of spiritual practice to help himself. And he could be a father in the real 3D world. And he could feel very protective of his children, and he doesn't want to let his children down. So they're his priority right now. He could be becoming very self-aware. We had that before with the awakening. He's becoming more conscious of this connection and his part in it. So what else? So leaving, goodbye, closure, departure. So we had that with the Eight of Cups. Somebody left this connection and he felt that was the end of the connection. He could be admiring you from afar. He's feeling quite humble at the moment. He sees how selfless you are in the world. He's feeling more motivated, or he will be, and he's going to get that initiative to take charge moving forward, okay? After he's come through the healing. And we've got competitive, threatened, dark side snake. So in the past, maybe he's been quite competitive with you, over you and your progress in the world. And felt quite threatened by your success, maybe. But the other side of it, he wants to be sensual with you, cuddling, intimacy, closeness. He's missing that with you. And we got home. He felt comfortable with you. Being with you felt like home to him. He wants that intimacy again. But he's torn. He's got inner battles. He's indecisive, uncertain. So he's still in that energy very much, you know, like weighing up the pros and cons, really, of this connection. So what other energies is he in? Yeah, indecision again. Yeah. So he's trying to tap into his intuition, okay, to move forward in his life. Because there's a lot of indecision in him right now. And he's being more empathetic. He's trying to see both sides of a situation, okay. He might be feeling lonely, you know, because he's withdrawn, hasn't he? We saw that he's in isolation. He may have disconnected from a lot of people in his life. And we need to do that sometimes when we go through healing process. But he knows that he's never alone. He's feeling that connection in the 5D and telepathically. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And we saw that, didn't we, with growth. So he is going through a big change right now. We've got courage. I find in the strength to face fear with confidence. So again, we saw that with the strength card. And the fact that he needs to find that to move forward in this connection. So I'm going to clear the cards and then we're going to get into the feelings. Hello, and we're back with the feelings. So we're going to get these cards and then we're going to clarify them. Because these don't actually have any words on them, they're just images. I'll show you the images. I love the artwork. Very gothic. I'll show these again when I clarify. Okay, so we're going to clarify with the Lovers Tarot. So let's clear these away. Okay, so we're going to clarify those. So the first image is that lady. So we've got the Three of Coins that came out in the thoughts, didn't it? So he's thinking about his feminine, you know, he's thinking about her standing in her power, in her independence, and he sees her as someone who's very glamorous and very capable, and he does want to build with her moving forward. Okay, he does want to build something moving forward. So let's get this one. So we've got the Three of Staves. So again, he may see his feminine as well as somebody who's quite, oh God, what's the word? Like innocent. He may see her as innocent, but obviously she's not. But he sometimes thinks of her in that way. And again, he wants to start something. You know, he wants to start something here. So this is about starting something. So here they've got masks on, and that could have been what you were both like in this connection. When you were together, you were both wearing a mask, okay? You were both hiding behind a mask, your truth behind a mask. And we've got contemplation here, so I do think he's going within, as I said. And it could be somebody who's an artist. He's painting a picture there and there's music. He could have been inspired very much in a creative way, in some way, by his feminine, and he's expressing that through his artwork, through his creativity, these feelings he has. Straight got Prince of Arrows. So I see this as the masculine, and he feels he is your, you know, he wants to be yours. He wants to be your masculine, your main man. Okay. And he could be watching you, because the Prince of Arrows is the swords. And he could be watching you online. As we always say with this card, he could be watching you from afar, keeping an eye on you. Okay, checking up on you. And in this card, this is Cupid. So he does want to connect with you in a loving way. But for now, he's looking at you from a distance. So this card, we've got the feminine. Well, she's looking very sad. So, and this card is about conflict, isn't it? And disagreements and falling outs. So I think maybe, you know, this is general, obviously. There was some sort of falling out between you, which has made the feminine very sad. And, you know, he could be regretting this now. And it could purely be as well an internal struggle that he's got between mind and heart again, which I think a lot of the masculines have been going through this. So then we've got the King of Arrows. So we've got a beautiful feminine here who looks very together. You know, she's in her strength, in her power. You know, she looks quite confident. And that's how he sees his feminine. And he could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or he's just in that energy of logic. You know, he's in that thinking man's. But he's a strong man. He's matured maybe since you last saw him. And he's more in that energy. And his sword or his arrow is no longer over his chest. And he's thinking about this feminine. Because obviously this is air. Although, you know, we're trying to look at the feelings, you're still very much in his head right now. So again, we've got a mask here in this card. So we've got the Six of Coins. So if you can see the image, I think it's the feminine is thinking of the masculine here, or he's thinking of her, because it's still thoughts again. And he's wearing a mask and she's taken a mask off now. Okay. And he wants to see the real you. He wants to know the real you. And the Six of Coins is about that balance, isn't it? Having that balance in your life, the give and the take. And he wants to do that moving forward. He very much wants to do that. Because before, he may not have given into this connection. Got Prince of Staves. So again, this is passion. This is Wands energy. He finds you very sexy, very sensual, desirous. I mean, the outfit she's wearing there, you know, very revealing. Maybe you've worn sexy outfits for him and he's thinking about that. He's very excited, as you can see. But again, this is still quite the young energy, but this is a message of passion. And he wants to send you a message of passion. He's very much wanting to do this. Okay. So we've got this feminine here in the depths. She's in the depths here with other feminines. And you could say maybe she's in the depths of despair or sadness. Or she's just plunging right into her feelings, her emotions right now. And we've got the Four of Cups. So yeah, this is the sadness. She's feeling that sadness. I mean, this is meant to be for the masculine. So this could be him feeling that sadness over this lost opportunity with the feminine. Okay, and maybe he's plunging now into those feelings. He's deep, you know, he's feeling those feelings, which is a scary place to be sometimes. But we need to do it. So 5 of Arrows. Again, you know, difficult scenario. I mean, the feminine here looks like she's running away to me. She doesn't want that conflict anymore. She doesn't want that upheaval. And the masculine's running away as well in that connection. So you both possibly detached from this connection at some point because you couldn't agree to differ, as it were. And we've got the feminine in the lake here with tears streaming down her face. The masculine may realise he's given the feminine a lot of sadness here. And he's thinking about that. And he wants to turn this around. He wants to make things right. He wants to bring in that abundance for you both. He wants to change your fortune. He wants to change the way things are between you both. Yeah, because the feminine's sad here. He may be picking up on your sadness, or he may be, and it's 11 card here, and he may be feeling that way as well. He may be feeling that sadness because you pick up on each other's energies. But he's going through that transformation right now. And any transformation that either of you do, you will both feel it energetically. Okay, so there's a transformation going on right now. And then to me, this is him holding you in his arms once more, which is what he's longing for. They're still wearing masks, if you can see that, but they're not covering the whole face. So it could be, you know, it could be that period that you gradually reveal yourselves to each other, your true selves. And we've got desire. So you're both desiring each other right now. You both want to be in each other's arms and hold each other tight and kiss and just hold each other again. Just be in the same physical space as you were before. Okay, so how else does he see his feminine? So he might see you as somebody who's been a confidant to him, somebody that keeps secrets well. Maybe he's confessed some things to you because he knows that he can trust you. Yeah, again, he's picking up on the sadness maybe, and the fact that you've withdrawn maybe from him. Maybe you were the one that always reached out and now you're not. And she's like in the snow, isn't she? She's like cold, on her own, sad. I'm not saying you're all feeling like that, but a lot of feminines could be feeling like that right now. And we've got powerful devotion, true worth. So this is good. Look at this feminine. She's in her power. She's gone through that difficult time and she's now in her power with that beautiful, I don't know if that's a lynx cat. You know, she's powerful. It's like the strength card, isn't it, in the tarot? She's powerful. She's devoted. She's discovered her true self-worth. That's beautiful. And the masculine sees her in that energy, actually. He may see you as a guide to him. You've maybe led the way. You've shown in the way. Okay, you're some sort of guide to him in his life's journey, his spiritual path. And we've got launch, actualize potential. And he sees that in you. He sees so much potential. Look at all the beautiful butterflies around her. He sees the potential in you. Even if you hadn't seen it, he saw that potential. And he feels love and hope, and he wants relationship moving forward with his feminine. He knows that she is somebody very special. And he sees her as a leader. You know, she's powerful. She may be provoked. She may say things or challenge him, and he likes that about her. He likes the fact that she's not a yes person. So what else does he want to say? Yeah, I'm sometimes jealous of the attention you give others, so he can have jealousy there over other people. I would be lost without you. I feel protective of you, so he may feel very protective of you, even if he's not in contact. And I can sense when there is someone trying to make a move on you. So, again, it's energetics. He's picking up that energy. You bring me joy. It brings me great pleasure to turn you on, make you smile and make you laugh. So he's had happy moments with you. And you're the strongest woman I know. So he's realised that about you. So what else does he want to say? He wonders if he'll ever see you again. I now know I love you, so maybe before he didn't understand that. I wish I could turn back time and answer your ignored messages, taking you out on dates and integrate you into my life. So maybe in the past he ghosted you, he ignored you. I can never find another girl like you, you are unique. So he's just realising that. You cause me sleepless nights, so he's probably not sleeping. You awake the passion in me. I can't get you out of my head. Yeah, that came up before, didn't it? I want to walk by your side and hold your hand. I'm too afraid of rejection to reach out right now. So he knows that, you know, he may not get a good reception from some feminines right now. So what else? When I see how you don't care about money, are happy anyway, I feel a need to refocus and live day by day. Somebody, maybe he was very materialistic. I love you're quirky, you're different from the rest, inside and out. And I love that you challenge me to be my best. So he likes the fact that you challenge him over what he says and does. I am sorry for the way I've treated you. I've no excuse, but I'm happy with myself about this. Can we call a truce? I'm not happy about myself, sorry. There is something about your voice. I find it hard to resist. It soothes and excites me and it gives me bliss. So there's something about your voice that turns him on. I'm working on my self-love, my self-esteem, because I truly want you, baby. You're the girl of my dreams. The minute we met, I wanted to rip off your clothes, take you to bed. Did you know? So extreme passion there. I'm sorry, my love, I projected this hurt onto you. You have done nothing but love me, and it's not you. So, yeah. Forgive me, please. I want us to be able to talk. Let's clear the air. So, very much wanting to reach out at some point and have open discussions. So now we've got Rachel, Angelic Revelations, Ghostly Whispers of Love Oracle. Absolutely stunning deck. I love this. So we've got dreams. I meet you in my dreams every night. Soul recognition. It was soul love at first sight. Spiritual soul bond. I'm always with you in spirit. So they connect with you energetically. Achievement. I'm so proud of you. So they've seen the things that you've done and they're very proud. Spirit. My spirit watches over you daily. So again, you know, the higher self is probably connecting with you. Embrace. I embrace you in spirit when you cry. So they're loving you from a distance and on the 5D. Good night kiss. I always kiss you good night. So they like to kiss you good night energetically. Best friends, eternally best friends. And finally we've got listen. In the silence, hear me tell you I love you. So beautiful messages there from the masculine. So thank you for watching. I'm going to leave it there. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time. Many blessings. Take care.